InterswitchSPAK is an IntersWitch Switch a Future initiative.
InterswitchSPAK has stood as a symbol of excellence. Uncovering and fostering incredible minds in the fields of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. What started as a very humble project has since blossomed into a remarkable journey, with these young, brilliant minds doing extraordinary things across the world. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is my singular pleasure to welcome you to the grand finale of InterswitchSPAK National Science Competition Nigeria 6.0, proudly switched on by IntersWitch. Never stop. In the words of Nelson Mandela, education is the only weapon in which you can use to achieve remarkable things. Right here on InterswitchSPAK, we nurture these young ones to achieve incredible things in the area of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. What an incredible journey it has been. And tonight, we're going to celebrate them. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the grand finale of InterswitchSPAK National Science Competition Nigeria 6.0, proudly brought to you by IntersWitch. Never stop. A wise man once said that we are what we continually do. Therefore, excellence is not an action but a habit. One organization has made excellence a habit and not an action. For 6 years, they have been consistently investing in the growth of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics right here in Nigeria and across Africa. On behalf of this forward-thinking organization, IntersWitch, it is my singular pleasure to invite on stage the Managing Director, IntersWitch Financial Inclusion Services, IFIS, Titilola Shogaolu.
Today, as we gather to witness the final episode of the IntersWitch 6.0, it is my pleasure to welcome you all on behalf of the management and staff of IntersWitch Group. At its core, the InterswitchSPAK National Science Competition is more than just a science contest. It is a platform designed to inspire a generation of problem solvers, of critical thinkers and innovators. The future of Nigeria, and indeed Africa, depends on the young minds like this who have the courage to explore, innovate, and to lead. The journey today reminds me of the wise words of the famous scientist Albert Einstein: in the midst of difficulty lies opportunity. From an initial pool of over 16,000 Year 11 students across Nigeria, our SPAKsters sat for the national qualifying examination and emerged amongst the top 81 students. This year, IntersWitch has gone a step further to double the prize pool, totaling over 30 million naira worth of scholarships and other prizes. The first place winner will clinch a 15 million naira scholarship spread over 5 years with a monthly stipend, a brand new laptop, and the bragging rights as the best STEM student in Nigeria. The second place winner will get 10 million naira scholarship, a brand new laptop, and monthly stipends. And the third place winner will be rewarded with 5 million naira and a brand new laptop. The 4th to 9th places would receive impressive cash rewards for their remarkable efforts, along with brand new laptops. Our dear SPAKsters, IntersWitch is immensely proud of you. Whether you come 1st or 9th today, you've all displayed sheer brilliance, perseverance, and a hunger for excellence that is admirable, commendable. Bear in mind that you represent the best of the best. As you move forward, whether you win today or not, carry this lesson with you. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. And it is the courage to continue that counts. For 6 years and counting, IntersWitch has remained committed to supporting STEM education, and we believe through platforms like this, we can empower a generation of innovators that will lead Africa into a new era of development and prosperity. We thank our technical partners, Just Media Production, the National Examination Council, NECO, the Federal and State Ministries of Education, and the respective educators who prepared the Super Sparksters for this contest. We're grateful to you all for your steadfast support and collaboration. To all of our participants, you are the torchbearers of innovation. Keep dreaming, keep experimenting, and above all, never stop.
It's the grand finale, and the energy in this room is palpable. As you can see, we have the parents and the teachers also right here in the studio, and they're so expectant. I'm going to speak with some of them just to hear their thoughts. Okay, I'm going to start with you, Mommy Chidera. Mommy Chidera, where you at? Please make some noise for Mommy Chidera! Quickly, how does it feel to witness your son in person participate in the grand finale of InterswitchSPAK Nigeria 6.0?
I feel great, honestly awesome to be here. I really thank God that I'm here to witness that Chidera is among the final student that is participating today. I am so pleased and I'm happy to be here.
I would also like to talk to Papa Henry. That's correct. All right. Sir, you are a clergyman, you're a pastor. How were you able to prepare your son for this competition, and how have you been able to prepare him in life generally?
Well, by the grace of God, I show him the way of God, and he followed it correctly. And I'm so much excited to see him appearing before this great crowd today. And I continue to pray that God will help him to go far in life in Jesus' name.
Yeah.
We all want a good life. To do the things that give us the most joy. To reach for the things we want and get them. To move our feet and go where our hearts take us. To become who we've always thought we were. To break free from the ordinary and live life to the fullest.
The good life is not a destination, it's a journey.
It's when we can enjoy all the goodness life has to offer again and again.
Verve, Africa's premier payment card, is the passport that keeps you moving from good life to good life. Ask your bank for a Verve card today.
Our 9 Super Sparks are ready. It is the grand finale, and they're all competing for the prestigious prize of Nigeria's best STEM students. Super Sparks, you already know that InterswitchSPAK is played in 2 levels, Foundation and Advanced. I will not remind you of the rules. I'm sure you know that already. Are you ready for the Foundation round?
Yes, hero.
Here comes Foundation round question 1. If the angles in a triangle are 50 degrees, F, and 90 degrees, what is the value of F? A, 50 degrees, B, 80 degrees, C, 90 degrees, D, 40 degrees. If the angles in a triangle are 50 degrees, F, 90 degrees, what is the value of the angle F? Correct answer is 40 degrees, option D. Question 2. Which organisms in the list display holozoic nutrition? A. Amoeba. B. Cyanobacteria. C. Yeasts. D. Green plants. Which organisms in the list display holozoic nutrition? Holozoic nutrition is the type of feeding where organisms actually ingest solid food. I'm sure you know that already. And the organism is amoeba. Question 3. What is the centripetal force on a body of mass 800 grams moving with a speed of 10 meters per second in a circular path or radius 8 meters? Is it 10, 0.1, 100, or 0.01? Hansel, what was your answer?
10 Newton.
How did you get 10?
Formula for centripetal force, mv squared over r. The mass, which is kilograms, that's 0.8, times the speed squared, that's 100. 0.8 times 100 is 80, then divided by the radius, 8, and that's 10 Newton.
Well, you're absolutely correct. That was the correct answer. Round of applause. Question 4. What compound does W stand for in the reaction given above? A. Oxygen. B. Sulfur 6 oxide. C. Sulfur 4 oxide. D. Sulfur monoxide. What compound does W stand for in the reaction given above? The correct option is C. Sulfur 4 oxide. Question 5. Which of these remains uniform when an object is dropped from a height onto the floor? A. Acceleration. B. Potential energy. C. Momentum. D. Kinetic energy. Which of these remains uniform when an object is dropped from a height onto the floor? Question 6. Aphids undergo what type of reproduction? A. Fragmentation. B. Binary fission. C. Sporulation. D. Parthenogenesis. Aphids undergo what type of reproduction? The answer is parthenogenesis. Now, aphids reproduce by what we call the teletochus. Parthenogenesis. Now, teletochus simply means that, it is that type of sexual reproduction that produces only females. So all aphids are females. All right? Fantastic. Question 7. According to the Aufbau principle, a new electron enters the orbitals when n plus L is maximum, n plus m is minimum, n plus m is maximum, or n plus L is minimum. We're now halfway through the foundation round. The grand finale of InterswitchSPAK Nigeria 6.0 continues after this break.
Being a businessman sometimes is about dressing the part. That is why I always dress to look professional. It works for me because my customers love me for it.
Hi, Patel.
But you see, you get one thing where they always give me headache inside this business. And that thing being Mama Tony. See, Mama Tony, she don't come with her usual again. And this time, I don't ready for her. And the next thing she could talk be say,
I don't get enough cash. Make I bring your money after I don't withdraw stage, Rabi.
No, Mama Tony, we don't upgrade now. In fact, let's see. Oh, Interswitch Smart POS, no they ever disappoint.
My card no dey here.
We get merchant code. In fact, QR code said day.
See, anything we start with M, it affects my mental health.
You don't forget to tell us a USSD day to take make payment.
Not true.
But I did try to do this.
Mama Tonero, next time, just use my online storefront on quick teller business. Problem solved.
Welcome back. This is InterswitchSPAK National Science Competition Nigeria 6.0. It is the grand finale, and I have 9 very brilliant Super SPAKs competing for the prestigious prize of Nigeria's best STEM students. We've attempted 8 questions. It is now time for foundation round question 9. What does P represent in the diagram above? A, hook. B, genital paw. C, sucker. D, rostellum. What does P represent in the diagram above? The correct answer is rostellum, option D. Question 9. Which of the following is not a factor of 16 squared minus 12 squared? A, 8, B, 24, C, 14, D, 28. Which of the following is not a factor of 16 squared minus 12 squared? Question 10. Image H is the graph of A, objects thrown upwards, B, irregular motion, C, one bounce, D, constant acceleration. Image H is the graph of. Question 11. The following are secondary air pollutants except A, particulate matter, B, nitric acid, C, carbon monoxide, D, acid rain. The following are secondary air pollutants except. The answer is carbon monoxide. Super SPAKs is the grand finale. Remember, speed and accuracy is important, but above it all, you need to be calm. Okay? Question 12. What type of reproduction does amoeba undergo? A, sporulation, B, binary fission, C, parthenogenesis, D, budding. What type of reproduction does amoeba undergo? It is obviously an asexual reproduction. Well done to all the Super SPAKs. They got the correct answer. A round of applause for them. Question 13. Calculate the length of the diagonal D of the rectangle shown in the image above. Is it 14, 12, 10, or 15 centimeters? Calculate the length of the diagonal D of the rectangle shown in the image above. Well done to the Super SPAKs. A round of applause for them. Question 14. If the temperature difference between the liquid and its surroundings is doubled, what will happen to the rate of heat loss? Will it remain the same? It quadruples, it triples, or it doubles? Eric?
Yes, you.
How did you arrive at your answer? Please talk me through it.
Well, the rate of heat loss of a body varies directly as the temperature difference between it and its surroundings. So I was able to deduce that if the temperature difference between it and its surroundings should double, then it only makes sense for the rate of heat loss to double as well.
What of it? Don't you think it's supposed to be in half?
No, because they vary directly. So as one increases, the other increases.
Okay. That's very enlightening. And that is absolutely correct. A round of applause for him. We are now 2 questions away from the end of the foundation round. Now this is question 15. What is the discriminant of the quadratic equation d squared minus 8d plus 12 equals 0? A, 8, B, 16, C minus 4, D 2. What is the discriminant of the quadratic equation d squared minus 8d plus 12 equals 0? The results are displayed. The correct answer is 16. Here comes question 16. What is the oxidation number of oxygen in AlNO3 3? A 4, B 2, C minus 2, D minus 4. What is the oxidation number of oxygen in aluminium nitroxide? Correct answer is minus 2, option C. Well done to all the Super SPAKs. A round of applause for them. David, before we started the show, you said you really wanted to sing in this competition. Do you still feel like singing?
I'm unstoppable. I'm in motion with no brakes. I'm invincible. And now and every single day, I'm so powerful. I don't need batteries to play. I'm so confident. I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today.
Come on!
Unstoppable today.
Sing it!
I'm unstoppable today. I'm unstoppable today.
Woo! Super SPAKs, it is now time for the moment of truth. David Uzoma, thank you so much for coming on to this competition. You were truly unstoppable and continue to be unstoppable even outside of this competition. This is where your SPAK journey ends. Please, can we give him a round of applause? Also joining David Uzoma, Ebube Nwachukwu. A round of applause for Ebube Nwachukwu. Right next is Hansel. A round of applause for Hansel. And the final Super SPAK leaving at the foundation round is Elvis. Please, let's appreciate Elvis. In the advanced level, you have the opportunity to select your preferred subject areas. Remember, you will pick 15 questions from 5 subject areas and you have exactly 45 seconds to attempt it. Today's Take a Turn is match the following planets with their moons. The planets are Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. The moons are Europa. Yes, David Babalola is first to solve the puzzle, followed by Chidera and David Umejiaka, followed by Eric and Henry. This is literally the fastest I've seen them solve a puzzle. David Babalola, are you ready to SPAK?
My name is David Babalola and I'm ready to SPAK.
Well, now is your time to SPAK. The set of numbers used to describe the position and energy of the electron in an atom is called what?
Quantum number.
What is the oxidation number of sulfur in Na2SO?
6 plus 6.
A measure of the ability of an atom to bond with other atoms is known as?
Atomic bonding.
The solubility of gas is affected by changes in the what of
temperature.
What is the process where a solute in a gaseous, liquid, or solid phase dissolves in solvent to form a solution?
Dissolution.
What is the force of attraction between particles in
ionic force?
What describes the trough to trough distance?
Skip.
What is the value of the steam point on a Fahrenheit scale?
212.
A pulley system has 3 pulleys in a fixed block.
3.
The mean of 624K is 6. Find K, that's your last question.
12.
Well done, David Babalola. A round of applause. Chidera, are you ready to SPAK?
My name is Chidera Ejidike and I'm ready to SPAK.
Well, now is your time to SPAK. During photosynthesis, carbon dioxide enters the stomata-3 process. In the anaerobic stage of respiration, hormones travel throughout the mammalian body via
blood.
The entirety of an organism's habits and habitat. The process of converting nitrates to gaseous nitrogen is?
Denitrification.
What are crops grown specifically to be grazed by livestock or What is the mechanical advantage of a machine of load 750 Newton with an effort of 300 Newton?
2.5.
What refers to the proportionate increase in the surface area?
Linear expansivity.
What is the depolarization agent in Lake
MnO2.
Factorize 4x squared.
2x plus 3y, 2x minus 3y.
Solve for j in 2.
That will be 7.
Well done, Chidera. David Umeojiaka, are you ready to SPAK?
My name is David Umeojiaka and I'm ready to SPAK.
Well, now is your time to SPAK. What is the term used to describe the sequence of events?
Termination.
The most sensitive part of retina is known as?
Yellow spot.
Which molecule combines with acetyl-CoA to initiate the... What is the process of combining hydrogen?
Combustion.
The process of splitting water into hydrogen and oxygen.
Electrolysis.
The process of converting nitrogen gas into ammonium or nitrogen.
Nitrification.
How many ways can 3 soccer players be selected from 6 soccer players?
20.
Calculate the area of trapezium with parallel sides of lengths 5 meter and 7 meter.
24.
If 2 angles of a triangle measures 55 degrees and 65 degrees, what is
60.
the measure? What is the unit of inductance?
Henries.
What represents the proportional increase in volume for each degree?
Cubic activity.
Well done, David Umeojiaka. Eric, are you ready to SPAK?
My name is Omari Denifa Eric, and I'm ready to SPAK.
Well, now is your time to SPAK. What is the maximum number of electrons in the O- shell of an atom?
8.
What type of bond does hydrogen chloride? What is the substance in which a solute is dissolved to form?
Solvent.
What enzyme acts on carcinogen?
Renin.
If a somatic cell contains 8 chromosomes, how many chromosomes will be present? Root hairs take in water from the soil through?
Cell membrane.
The formula 2πFL represents?
Inductive reactance.
Nucleon number is the sum of protons.
Neutrons.
What color results from the mixing green and blue together?
Cyan.
An electron requires a certain minimum amount of energy.
Ionization energy.
How many neutrons are present in an alpha particle? 2. What is the moderator which slows down?
Boron.
The lower jaw of a dog contains what number of teeth? That's your last question. You can take your time.
12.
Well done, Eric. Henry, are you ready to spark?
My name is Undudu Ekong Henry, and I'm ready to spark.
Well, now is your time to spark. The time for a solution in which no more solids can be dissolved.
Saturated solution.
The process of adding more solvents to a solution to decrease its concentration is?
Pass.
What term refers to the ability of a solid to dissolve?
Solubility.
What is the use of parasites or predators to control pests?
Biological method.
What instrument measures relative humidity?
Hygrometer.
Food shortage causes population to?
Decrease.
If sin theta equals 21/29, then cos theta is?
7/29.
If triangle ABC, if angle A equals 40 degrees and angle B equals?
80.
Calculate the area of the trapezium with bases 6 cm and 10 cm and a height of 4 cm.
32.
What is the degree of the polynomial?
3.
Factorize x squared minus
x plus 7, x minus 7.
Well done, Henry. And I've got some news. It is a tie between David Ume Ojaka and Eric. And here comes the sudden end question. Solve 2p minus 4 plus 2p minus 8. David Ume Ojaka, the first, solve 2p minus 4 plus 2p minus 8 equals 0. The tie has been broken. We have our top 3. Our second runner-up in the 3rd position is David Ume Ojaka. You witnessed the grand finale, and Interswitch has been doing this for 6 consecutive years. How does it feel experiencing this?
Okay, it's been a wonderful experience, and it was tense as well, especially when you ask the question, are you ready to spark? And then they give their answers. At that moment, it's like, oh, okay, 45 seconds then begins to count. So well done to every single one of you. We await the winner.
And the winner of InterswitchSPAK Nigeria 6.0 is Henry Ndudu! Congratulations! What a phenomenal achievement! It has been so amazing! Through the big and thin, you had speed, you persevered, you were accurate, and you had the knowledge. Ladies and gentlemen, and with that, we have come to the end of InterswitchSPAK National Science Competition Nigeria 6.0. I would like to say a big thank you to our sponsor, IntersWitch. I would like to say a big thank you to the parents, the teachers, all participating schools. My name is Hero Daniels. Until I catch you next season, remember, never stop. Congratulations.
InterswitchSPAK is an IntersWitch Switch a Future initiative.